Hello, everyone. Does everyone hear me? All right. Okay. Well, good evening once again. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Buti na lang bumalik yung connection ko. So if not, I don't know if we can have this class. Anyway, good evening once again. So I posted our topic is supposed to be reproductive system, but let's have first puberty. Actually, partner lang yan sila. So puberty and then reproductive. Actually, pareho lang yung anong topic natin. Magkasunod lang yan sila. But then, we have to discuss first puberty. Okay? Puberty and reproductive system. Actually, yung topic natin. But we cannot have the reproductive now. Let's have first the puberty. So before going to reproductive, we need to understand first puberty, which is your this is your stage now. So, well, in science, we are going to talk about facts. Facts, okay? But before that, let's say hi to everyone muna. Let's greet everyone. Good evening as we are Filipinos.
Good evening.
Hello,
Good
good evening,
evening.
everyone.
Good
Let's
evening.
start off
Good
our
evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening,
Good
Teacher
evening. Good
Effie.
evening. Good
Yeah,
Teacher
evening.
Effie.
Good
Hello.
evening. Good
all right.
evening.
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening po. Good
Hi.
evening.
Okay, I think that's enough. Good evening once again. Well, I was just, I know, there was one time that I asked you to have a short video or like a short message of what you've learned that time. It was just last week, I think. But nobody from your age nag-send sa akin ng message or even private. Wala. So, you know what? Of that message, that will give me something, that will give me more energy to conduct more free classes. So parang may natutunan kaya sila, wala man nag-send ng message, wala man nag-short video. Mas active mag-send ng video yung mga youngs, like 4 to 10 years old. But yung ages na galing sa inyo, wala po. You know, it's just a free session. Yung parang yun lang yung parang ibigay nyo sa akin para at least I will have more energy to conduct free classes because I want to help you in that manner, help me too, just to give me more energy na parang iparating nyo lang sa akin kung ano yung kunting natutunan nyo during our session. So, well, if you don't want it to be posted in YouTube, I respect that. Send it to me privately. Okay? Or you can, there are so many ways to send it to me privately. Pwedeng sa account ko, private, like Pepay Peps. You know what? Game lang yung Pepay Peps. Pero once ma-change pala, hindi mo pala mabalik sa pangalan mo in 2 months. Kaya na-disgrasya lang yung pag-change ko sa pangalan sa Facebook. Or pwede nyong isend sa inbox ng JM's Online Learning Hub. And then kung gusto nyong i-feature sa YouTube, pwede nyo naman i-comment doon sa JM's Honorary Hub or i-comment doon sa JM's Online Learning Hub. Okay, guys? So now, ngayon ang topic na ito is that, of course, fitted to your age. Kasi this is your stage now. Magsisimula sa 9 until 16 years old. So fit lang talaga sa age ninyo. Okay? So what are we going to talk about is puberty. So marami pang 16 years old dyan na hindi pa totally developed. Okay? So andyan pa kayo sa stage na still on the process of developing. So what are we going to understand now? Let me open it. I got it from Dr. Farouk Hussein. O, common yung pangalan, no? Farouk Hussein. So, got it from Farouk Hussein, Dr. Farouk Hussein. All right, so puberty, understanding your changing body. So, guys, sino dito na nag-change ang body? Sino dito ang naka-feel na, uy, parang may tumutubo na. Uy, parang lumalaki na. Sino dito? Walang magre-raise ng hand. Again, guys, this is science. And then we have nothing to do about it. We have nothing to do about it but accept the facts. Yes, Ifreen, honest, Marga, okay. Sino, uy, bakit kumakati? Alright, hindi lang dyan. Uy, kumakati doon. So, it means there is something developing in your body. And then sometimes, you observe, there is something wrong with my voice. Actually, parang nag-hoarse voice ako. Actually, there is nothing wrong with your voice. Sandali lang, guys. Para mahulog yung headset ko. Wait lang po. Okay, there is nothing wrong with your voice. So it is constantly changing, slowly changing, I mean. Okay, so now let's continue. Now we need to understand why our body changes. Kikita ninyo, bakit lumalaki na yung breast ko? Bakit kumakate? Ganon, alright? Bakit medyo moody ako? So those are the changes that we will experience. So sino mga 8 years old dyan? Sino mga 9 years old dyan? Siguro you slowly feel it. Pero kung wala pa, may iba talaga na magde-develop at 10 years old, 11 years old. Okay? So now, let us understand things here. So what we have here first is that, what are we talking about? So what is puberty? Para bang it sounds like poverty, okay? So puberty, okay, of course it's different from poverty. So what are the changes I can see and what is private? What are the things that you need not to talk to your classmates? Hindi mo is, uy, tumutubo yung buhok ko sa kuan ko. You know what? Hindi mo kailangan ipagsabihan. Alright? You know what? Lumalaki titi ko. Lumalaki na talaga siya. Of course not. You have to keep it private. Okay? Sometimes kasi yung innocent mind natin, hindi natin alam kung ano yung sabihin natin, ano yung public, ano yung public. You know what? Lumalaki puwet ko, tingnan mo. No. Okay? So it will happen and it will be seen as you grow. Okay. So what are the reproductive organs too? Of course, your vagina and your penis. Yun ang pag-uusapan natin after puberty, kung kakayanin sa oras. Kasi magkarugtong lang sila ngayon. Okay. Alam ko meron pang tumatawa. Okay lang. Accept na accept ko yan. Okay? Accept na accept ko yan. Pero dapat slowly matatanggap ninyo na science ito. So, sa science kasi, you have to say it. We all have it. Bakit? Sinong walang vagina? Sinong walang penis? We all have it. This is science. And we need to accept it. Okay? Alright. Yun nga, pag nursing ko nga, yung teacher ko, alam mo, ginagamit yung PowerPoint, project talaga yan dyan, yung vagina na hindi ko na lang sabihin. Project, pero wala kaming magawa doon kasi that is reality. Kasi kapag hindi namin pag-aralan, paano namin kami matututo? Paano kami magpaanak? 'Di ba? So during kapag mag-medical course ka, walang malis siya talaga. So you will learn to accept it kasi you have it. Okay, guys? Sige, that is science. All right, so let's continue. Okay. So what are the reproductive organs and how do they work? Paano magtrabaho yung testes, yung penis, yung vagina, yung ovary, those are the things, okay? Then, another question is, how do I take care of my changing body? Kasi you know what, there are so many changes that you need to improve your taking care also. So kung hindi kayo masyadong nag-aayos when you are 7 years old and 8 years old kasi hindi pa kayo nangangamoy, wala pang ganon. Kapag magtongtong na kayo sa puberty stage, there is something na you have to do. Okay? Extra things that you have to do. Okay? So next. What we have here, what's happening to my body? Oh my goodness, bakit ito kumakate? And then the following 2 weeks, oh my goodness, bakit ito may itim? Sabihin mo na ganun, hindi lang dyan, alam nyo na kung saan. Diba? So, nafe-feel nyo yan. And then dito, parang may matigas na dito. Ano ito? Nafe-feel nyo nan slowly. David, nafe-feel mo na yon? Kenzo, Nas. Meron na, yan, si Nas. Kapag si Nas magsalita ngayon, parang monster. Okay, pero hindi pa yan fully developed. Parang kagalkal na parang kasi That is the stage na nag-develop. It is a separation from childhood to adulthood. Okay, yung stage na yon. Okay, so next. And then, dahan-dahan ka na tumitingin sa salamin, malaki yung muscles ko. Parang ganon. Then kapag babae, bakit lumalaki yung puwet ko? At saka bakit lumalaki yung dibdib ko? Hindi pantay, malaki yung kaliwa, maliit yung kanan. Alright. So may ganon. Next. Your changing body, when we talk about these changes, it is normal to feel. Ano yung mga normal you feel? Curious ka. Curiosity develops. Nakikurious ka kasi it's not there And then bigla lang andyan na. Oh, wag ka kukuha agad ng blade tapos i-blade mo siya, i-shave mo siya. No. Let them grow. Okay? Disgust. Ew! Maganon ka. What's this? Especially pag menstruation for the girls. Sino dito hindi pa nag-menstruate? Yon. So kapag during menstruations, there are feelings of disgust. Ew, ano ito? What's that? And then comfortable or uncomfortable. Okay? Shy, medyo nahihiya ka. Oh my goodness, malaki masyado siya. Bakit ito nangyayari? Okay, there are things like that. Embarrassed. And then excited. So these feelings during poverty is normal. Okay? Kasi yung mood natin mag-change talaga. Nag-a-adjust tayo Okay, guys? You need to understand that. Nag-a-adjust kayo What is puberty? It is the time when our body is changed from a child's body to an adult body. Ito yung time kung saan dahan-dahan this is your child body. Okay? So this is your child body and then this is your adult body. So what's in between? That is puberty. So dahan-dahan nag-transform yung childhood body mo to adult body. So yun yung stage na yun. Okay? So makikita mo na yung mga changes. Well, some of you are having it already. Now, so girls start to release eggs. So girls, when you release eggs, that is menarche, your first menstruation. Okay? So, we call your first menstruation as menarche. Kunti pa lang yan siya dyan. So, that is the first egg na nilalabas ng ovary ninyo. Okay? So, that's menstruation. It will turn to blood. So, kaya lalabas siya. Egg yan siya na lumabas sa ovary ninyo, dadaan doon sa fallopian tube, ovary. Tapos, ovary and then fallopian tube. Tapos, pababa dyan. And then hanggang sa magiging blood, lalabas siya. Okay? Boys start to make sperm cells. Kasi hindi lang babae ang may nilalabas. Ang mga boys din may nilalabas. Kung mga babae, may puti at may red. Ang mga lalaki, puti. Okay? O para bang sipon. Di ba, boys? Tama? It's like sipon na lumalabas, di ba? Wala ako marinig kasi nakamute. Pero alam ko sumasagot si Nas. Okay? Okay, sumasagot si Enzo. Sino pa mga sumasagot siya? Si David. Okay. Sumasagot yan sila Mark, si Sean Andre, si Jared. Yes, Jared. Sino pang andyan? Si Samsung SN, si Elos. Okay. So, hindi lang po girls ang may nag-i-excrete ng something. So tanggapin nyo yan kasi it really happened and it is science. Again guys, walang malis, it is science. Nangyayari yan. Okay. Next. What is puberty? Again, these are the cells that are necessary to make a new human. So, ito yung sperm cells, yung sa babae at sa boy. So, of course, from the babae, from the girl, and from the boy. So, it will make new human. So when do changes happen? Anywhere between 8 and 17 years old. So pasok kayo lahat. So sino ang mga 17 years old dito? Sino ang 16 years old? Sino ang 15 years old? Hindi pa tapos yung puberty nyo. Alright, crispy fried chicken na naka-yellow at naka-Red Riding Hood. Okay? Naka-Red Riding Hood si crispy fried chicken. So, 16 or 15 years old, hindi pa tapos yung stage mo. Observe yourself. Okay? So, then, most people begin between the ages of 10 and 14. Sino yung 10 dito and 14 years old? 10 years old to 14 years old? If you are there, dyan kayo. Nasa kalagitnaan kayo ng puberty nyo or kasagsagan, I mean. Nasa kasagsagan kayo ng puberty ninyo. So when you start makes no difference to how you develop. No ages between than any other one. For some, most changes happen in a few years. For some, changes happen slowly over lots of years. Yung iba, yung puberty nila mabilis, yung iba medyo slow. Depende yon, walang mali doon. Okay? Kung yung iba, mabilis ang tubo ng buhok, yung iba naman, slow ang tubo ng buhok. Yung iba nga, 20 na wala pang buhok sa kilikili. Alright? So it depends. Walang mali doon. Sabihin nyo, wala pa akong buhok, 20 na ako. Actually, there is no wrong. Mahina lang yung development. Okay? Alright, guys? Do you get it? Okay. So, wait lang. Bakit ito nawawala? Okay. So, well, let us see. Wait lang. May open akong isa. For the girls changes, as you can see, tingnan nyo kung saan kayo na belong. The girls, bakit kayo nawala ulit? What happened? There you are. Alright, girls, look at this. Saan kayo dito na picture? Yan. So, for example, B1 kayo. Sorry. B2 ba kayo? B3? Ito pa lang. O, sinong B3 dito? Ito pa lang. Kunting development. B4 na. O, yan. B4 na. Medyo malaki na. O, B5. Ito na yung B5. O, baka meron ng B5 dyan. O, yan. Sa girls. So mga nagsta-start pa lang. So, ito, dahan-dahan pa lang. Unti-unti na. Huwag nyo munang i-shave. Don't shave it yet. Just let them grow. Masisira yung ano ninyo, pores ninyo dyan. Okay? Baka masisira yung development ng ano ninyo. So, kakati ng kakati yan. So, of course, sa mga 7 years old dyan, ito pa lang, B1 pa lang. Okay? Doon sa ilalim, ito na. So, ito, pag dumating ka na sa PH5, pwede ka nang mag-shave. Pero dahan-dahan or mag-cut. Okay? And for the boys. Okay, boys, saan ka dyan? Are you on this one? So, tingnan nyo. Age 9 to 19. Okay, sino dito ang, let us see, sino dito ang 14 years old or 16 years old? Sino? Sino ang 15? 15. As in na 16. Oh, hindi sila tataas sa kamay. Hindi tataas. 16 si Nas. Si David. Ilang taon ka, David? Si Elos. 13. Si Kenzo. Ilang taon ka, Kenzo? 11. Okay, tingnan natin saan kayo. Alright. So, at the age of 9, ito. At the age of dahan-dahan na 11. 10, dito. 12, 13, 14. So, ito na yung age 19 beyond. Alright? Okay, that is fact. So, natawa lang kayo kasi hindi nyo yan nakikita. Sino ba naman magpakita ng ganyan, di ba? Bangit naman. Alright. So, walang magpakita ng ganyan, of course. So, let's continue, guys. Then, wait lang po. Okay. Here. Nawala kayo. Yan. There you are. Okay, balik tayo sa slide. First slide natin. So, you have there. So, these are the changes for the girls and boys. The girls get taller. Ito yung maganda. Mabilis yung development na ito. Girls get taller and heavier. Boys get taller and heavier too. Girls' hips get wider and more curvy. Wow! Sinong naka-feel na niyan? Yung hips ninyo nag-curvy-curvy na, nag-wider na. Yes, Marga, Cyrene, Jumaira, Bea. All right. Nose and jaw get bigger. Oh, boys, ang nose ninyo, ang jaw ninyo get bigger. Iba yung ma-develop sa inyo. Hindi naman yung hips ninyo, okay? So, sa girl's face changes shape. Sa face, ganun din sa boys' face gets longer. Sa boys. Sa girls, oily skin and hair, and then there you are, pimples. And then sa boys, oily skin and hair, and the same, pimples. Girls' voices get a little deeper. Body sweats more. So, dumadami na yung pawis ng mga lalaki. Girls' hair grows under the armpits and around the genitals. They're outside your vagina. Hair grows on the face, under armpit, around the genitals. So sa boys, tatlo. Kasi dito sa mukha nila, dito sa jaw nila, sa armpit nila, at doon sa palibot ng penis nila. Okay. Hair on arms and legs grow darker. Ang sa boys may get more hair on arms, legs, and chest. So ang sa boys, dito din sa chest, madagdagan ng hair. Then breast and nipples get larger. Girls, kung mapapansin ninyo, lalaki yung mga nipples ninyo. Maganon nyo siya. And then voice ng boys gets deeper. Ang body sweats more sa girls. Sa lalaki, penis and testicles grow. Lumalaki yung penis ninyo at yung mga balls ninyo. Okay, yung bayag ba yan? Lumalaki yan, lalaylay yan. And then, internal and external sex organs grow. And then, may have mood swings, sexual thoughts, and feelings. And then, girls may have mood swings too, sexual thoughts, and feelings. Dito na mas ma-develop yung mga crushes. Normal lang yun, guys. You appreciate. Okay? Next. What causes these changes? Bakit nag-change, guys? Number 1, hormones. Take note of that. What causes these changes? Number 1, yung hormones natin. Chemical messengers that travel the bloodstream from the place where they are made to the place where they do their work. So yung mga hormones nagta-travel yan sa parts ng body kung saan sila mag-work. Okay? Dong, keep quiet, anak. Each hormone has a specific job. Marami tayong hormones. May hormones na nagpapalaki ng boses, may hormones na nag-change ng moods natin, may hormones na nagpapa-happy sa atin, may hormones na siya ang nagwo-work para tutubo yung mga balahibo natin. Okay? Both girls and boys make the same sex hormones. The main ones are testosterone and estrogen. Boys make lots of testosterone and not so much estrogen. Girls make lots of estrogen, not so much testosterone. So meron pareho ng testosterone and estrogen ang boys and girls. Pero sa lalaki, maraming testosterone. Sa babae, maraming estrogen. Okay. So yun ang mga hormones na nag-develop sa mga changes during sa puberty stage. Okay. Now the body part. So lalaki muna tayo. For the boys, you have foreskin, the penis, the urethra. Okay, hindi siya makita. Okay. So foreskin, ito yung nagka-cover. Penis, yan. Yun yung penis. Yan. Urethra, yan. Kung saan dadaan yung Diyan. Alright? And then scrotum. Ito yung scrotum. Kung saan galing yung egg. Seminal vesicles, prostate gland. Andyan na yan sa loob. Testicles, bladder. The bladder and the vas deferens. Okay? So yun yung mga important parts ng boy parts. Okay. Next. Okay, let's have it. Hormones makes the testicles grow and they start making more testosterone and producing more. Okay, listen guys. Huwag tumawa. Okay lang tumawa? Sige lang. Normal lang, tao tayo eh. Napapansin nyo guys, boys muna. May mga time na tumitigas at lumalaki. Yes, that is normal because that is part of the hormones working in our body. Kahit maliit pa lang na bata, lumalaki siya, imbes na laylay siya, imbes na laylay, ganon, naging maganon. Diba? Because of the hormone. Okay? Matigas. Ganon, ganin mo siya. Kahit iganon mo siya, matigas pa rin. Diba, guys? Alright. Because the hormone there is working. So, especially in the morning sa edad ninyo, it's cold. Okay. So, let's have it. Yon ang tinatawag na erection and ejaculation. So, erection, tumayo na matigas. So, if semen is going to come, the penis is likely to be erect. A penis gets erect when blood rushes into it. Hindi nyo yan siya kasalanan, guys. Walang may kasalanan yan. Why siya? Bakit siya tumigas? Kasi may something na lalabas dyan. Yung blood niya, nag-flow doon. Kaya siya tumigas. So, dapat niyo siyang maintindihan. Hindi niyan siya kasalanan. Do you hear me? Ang lakas kasi ng ulan dito eh. Muscles push the semen into the urethra and out the penis. This is called ejaculation. Kung titigas yan siya, guys, yung penis ninyo that is erect, hindi yun siya kasalanan. Nagtigas yung muscle. Lumabas yung semen, yung puti. Yan yung tawag natin ejaculation. Okay? So, hindi yan siya kasalanan, kaya don't worry, guys. Next. Okay, erection. If a boy wakes up and finds a wet, sticky spot on his pajamas, when you wake up in the morning tapos basa yung pajama ninyo, semen came out when he was sleeping. So kahit tulog kayo, pwede siyang lalabas, guys. So this is called nocturnal emissions or wet dream. Kasi kahit tulog kayo, gagalaw at gagalaw yan siya, yung semen. So some boys have wet dreams and some don't. Okay? Hindi na ako magtatanong. Alam nyo na yan. Okay? So alam nyo na yan. So I'm not going to ask you that. So para maintindihan, kung wala pang ganun sa inyo, siguro wala pa. Hindi pa nagde-develop. But you have to expect. Okay? Time comes. Next, girls' parts. Girls' parts tayo. Girls' parts. So we have the fallopian tube. We have the uterus. We have the ovary. We have the cervix, the vagina, and endometrium. Alright. So fallopian tube. Ito yung mga eggs, di ba? Lalabas yan siya dyan. Pag walang, yan na siya, lumabas siya. Tapos tatagal siya dyan ng mga ilang oras, 72 hours. Tapos mahulog yan siya dyan. Tapos yan ang magiging blood. So yung wala pang menstruation, wala pang egg na lumabas sa ovary mo. Okay, guys? Alright, that's it. Yan yung egg. Then, menstruation. Girls are born with hundreds of thousands of tiny eggs called ova. So one is called an ovum. Ova, pag marami, ovum is one. These egg cells are only half formed. At puberty, hormones tell the ovaries it is time to start releasing ova. So kapag puberty stage na, sabihin ni ovary, hoy, lumabas ka na. Labas ka na dyan, lumabas na yung isa. Okay. Usually, one egg at a time matures, develops, and it releases from an ovary. Usually, 25 to 28 days. Okay? 25 to 28 days po siya. Alright. Next. So when will a girl get her first period? No one can tell exactly when it will start. So tatanungin nyo, ma'am, kailan ako magkaroon ng first period? Hindi nyo alam, baka tomorrow meron. Okay? No one can tell. How long will the bleeding last? It can vary from 3 to 8 days. How much will a girl bleed during her period? Usually only a few tablespoons kapag first. How often will a girl get her period? It is often unpredictable at first, but later will arrive between every 23 to 25 days. So will it hurt? The bleeding itself is not painful, but cramping and can help to remove the blood from the uterus can be uncomfortable. Meron tayong tinatawag na dysmenorrhea. That is painful menstruation. Meron din tayong uh, Middlesmer's. That is painful ovulation. Ano yung ovulation? Ovulation yung egg lalabas sa ovary. Yun ang ovulation. Alright? So, that is Middlesmer's. Ako, wala akong dysmenorrhea. Sino naka-experience ng dysmenorrhea dito? Yes, painful menstruation yan. Akin is Middlesmer's. Painful ovulation. Yan ang sa akin. So will people know when a girl has his period? Not unless she tells them. So malalaman ba ng tao na, uy, nag-menstruate ka ngayon, no? Hindi nila malalaman. Kung hindi siya lalabas sa suot mo or kung hindi mo sasabihin. Pero girls, one thing that you should know, kapag may menstruation tayo, medyo strong din yung amoy natin. Kaya as much as possible, kailangan ang good grooming. Maligo talaga tayo all the time, especially pag menstruation natin. Okay? Kasi stronger yung smell natin. Next. Pads and tampons. Alright. So, girls use pads or tampons para, of course, hindi siya lalabas or hindi sa Bisaya pa malapsan. Okay. So, shower daily, boys and girls. Use deodorant or antiperspirant on underarms kasi we cannot deny it. Lalabas yung strong amoy. Wash face daily to help prevent acne. Brush teeth twice per day. Use shampoo on your hair to prevent oiliness. Eat a well-balanced diet and get plenty of exercise. All right, guys? Okay, guys, take note. To tell you lang, ano lang ito sa boys and girls. Never did I have pimples. Bakit? Alam nyo? Sikreto ko ito simula nung 9 years old ako or grade 5, 10 years old ata. Hanggang nag-college ako, wala akong pimples. Maliban na lang na may isang tutubo. I have none, something on my skin until now. I am 40 years old at alam niyo anong ginagamit ko? Alam niyo yung perla na sabon? Yan lang ginagamit ko sa mukha ko. Yung white na perla. Simula nung nag-10 years old ako, wala talaga akong pimples. And then yung mukha ko, yan. Alright. So, yun lang. And then of course, one thing is, drink lots of water po. Okay? Drink lots of water because yan siya ang maglinis sa body nyo. So, you can avoid from getting more pimples. Okay? So, yung iba mati-stress kasi tutubo talaga yan. Okay? Yes, I do that, teacher. Good. You drink lots of water tapos perla. So baka hindi mag-work sa inyo yung perla, don't push it. Guys, halos hindi ko na marilig yung sarili ko kasi ang lakas-lakas ng ulan. So, well, it's 7:30. I have to end it now. I will see you on... Di ba may bagong schedule tayo? I will see you on... Yes, question? Pakitype po. Yes, we have Friday natin. Friday is English. Ay, dapat English ngayon. I-swap ko na lang. Alright. So, i-swap ko na lang ha. Alright. So, hindi ko siya i-end actually. Ako lang ang mag-leave. I will have Angel to be the host. So, i-open ko ulit yung chat. So, guys, thank you so much. I will see you on Friday for English time. Okay? Alright. Oh, baka mag-quiz tayo nito. Parang English na lang puro yung hinaharap ko everyday. Baka pwedeng pagpatuloy muna natin yung science. Okay lang sa inyo? Mag-reproductive system na tayo? Okay lang, guys? Sige, ipagpatuloy muna natin ang science ngayong Friday, ha? Sana naman, guys, bigyan nyo naman ako ng video. Oh, naman. Alright, video lang naman yung kabayaran nyo Okay? Sa next time nito, pag hindi kayo magbigay, walang video, hindi makapasok sa room. Ganun na lang siguro. Anyway, so hindi ako lang ang aalis. Si Angel yung gawin nating host. Tapos, i-end ko na yung live sa YouTube.